Okay, life update. AG's about to pop over here. She's doing art stuff. Go to AG Artistry on Instagram if you want to support her art. She's a total beast. Okay, welcome back. Video 2. Been a while, I know. I didn't know what I wanted to make. I had no idea. I made 2 more videos. One was a vlog. I hated it. The worst. Probably gonna do it eventually, somewhere along the line, but for now, not having it. Kind of decided what videos I want to make. Got a good direction, so let's do it. Okay, few updates. Baby's almost here. We have 7 days left. It is the 24th. Baby's gonna be coming on the 1st of September. It's August right now. I've lost like 15 pounds, hopefully you can tell. Just generally doing super well. I'm waking up at 7 consistently now. That was harder before. Work's going well. I start school in 3 days, so I'm excited. Things are going good. So I've got a general idea about what I want to kind of post on YouTube. I haven't gotten the specifics worked out exactly because I'm leaning in a few different directions. I really want to do comedy stuff and sketches and funny things, but I'm also really into philosophy and psychology and just like the way we should operate. And I think those videos can be super helpful to me, to anyone else who's watching. Doesn't matter really where you are, it's just good stuff to know. If you've heard it before, nice refresher. If you haven't, or a lot of it you might not have, it's good stuff. So I'm going to talk a little bit about that stuff today. Hopefully it goes well. I got some decent feedback on the last video, so that's pretty sweet. Thank you to everyone who commented and talked to me about it afterwards. Really appreciate you guys. And Angie, this video is for you. Thank you for getting on my butt about making videos. Yeah. Okay, today I've got one thing I want to talk about. It's kind of the foundation for a lot of things I think I'm going to be talking about in the future, which is just the fundamentals of life, of living. I think a lot of people hit a lot of things in different spaces like, oh, you should really do this. Hey, you gotta stick with what you know. It's about who you know, not what you know. Time is your, like, I don't know. There's so many different phrases and philosophies out there. But I think I've got a general idea. I know that I'm gonna watch this in 10 years. Lots of people watching, you're like, yeah, sure, kid. Right. Maybe it's the fact that I'm wearing a backwards hat and I have an earring. I'm young. I don't know what I'm talking about. But I think it's good to be thinking constantly and trying to figure it out. I think that's the only way you can even get close. There are a few things I really think are the basics. And then everything branches out from there and gets really, really specific. Do what you want. But don't be a jerk along the way. I mean, generally just love yourself, love God, love other people. That's all you gotta do. And chase your dreams. Because I don't want to have regrets at the end of my life. I know you don't want to have regrets at the end of your life. For the most part, man, experience life while you can. We don't have much time, so get to it. I think that the way that you really can begin to live life the way you want to is just to start with I'll do this. Self-discovery. That one, super important. There are 4 fundamentals. At least this is what I believe as of today. Tomorrow it'll be different. Yesterday it was different. It's always going to change. It's going to get more specific because I'm still learning. You're still learning. I'm figuring it out. But this is what I understand right now. Self-discovery. You have to know who you are and how you operate before you can understand how other people work, before you can understand what your goals should be and how you should get there. If you don't know what ticks you off, if you don't know what gets you motivated, if you don't know how to get yourself going and to stay on point, you're going to have a really, really hard time reaching whatever goal you have. I think that everyone should look super inward. I'll get more specific into a lot of this in later videos, but for now I'm just covering blanket fundamentals, general stuff. Okay, number 2, constant learning. I think you need to be working constantly towards what you want to do. If you want to learn art, learn watercolor, sketching, painting, and just figure it out. Just figure it out. You've got plenty of time. I don't know how old you are when you're watching this, 20, 30, 60. If you're 60, you've got plenty of time. I want to do comedy, and I want to do philosophy, and I want to do psychology. And so right now I'm doing a lot of writing. I'm doing a lot of thinking and looking inward. I'm going to be going to school here soon, and that'll help me out with a lot of psychology. I want to learn film, and so I'm learning how to animate right now. Hopefully I'll have videos like that in the future. But I'm just exploring and going deeper into subjects that I've learned, oh, I really do like this. And if I start to learn something else, I say, I don't like that, and I can stop. But now I know what I want to do, and I know what I don't want to. Number 3, thought. It might seem like a simple thing to just think, but with day-to-day life, it gets really easy to be distracted. Whether those distractions are just listening to music. I stopped listening to music with words in it, in general. I'm listening to lo-fi, and I'm listening to classic. When I'm listening to lo-fi, when I'm listening to classical music, I'm able to constantly be in thought, and to be in the zone, and to be able to focus on what I need to focus on to get to the point that I want to be at. But figure out what works for you. If you watch too much Netflix, cut out Netflix. If you spend too much time watching reality TV, cut out reality TV. Just figure out what's distracting you and get rid of it. Maybe that's you're hanging with bad friends. I don't know. We all have different struggles and different things that are tempting us and distracting us, so figure out what it is and cut it out. That's not to say that you can't relax. That's not to say that you can't chill, but there's a time and there's a place for it, and you got to figure out what that is. 4th thing, and this one is huge. This is my biggest struggle. I have a super hard time putting things into action. And so that's my goal right now. And I encourage you guys, you can think all day long, and you can have dreams all day long, and you can really convince yourself, I'll do it one day. I'll get to it. Do it now. Stop trying to strategize so hard. And this might be a struggle that not many of you are going through. Some of you guys are total doers, and maybe you don't think too much. Maybe you need to plan out a little bit more. But I just encourage the doers to think a little bit more, and the thinkers to do a little bit more. I definitely know that I need to do a lot more, so that's what this video is for. That's what future videos are for. Another thing I just want to encourage everyone on is, dude, all of us are different. Nobody has ever had the same problems, been in the same situations with the same family, having the same bad habits, having grown up in the same area. Like, there are so many factors. There's no reason to compare yourself to Todd or Jerry or Stefan. Like, no one. It doesn't matter who you know. Maybe they're super good at some things. That's just the plan that God had for them. That's just the situation that they got put into. Good for them. But that's not to say that you're any worse than they are. That's not to say that they're any better than you are. It's just to say that that's how it is, man. Those are the cards you were dealt. That's the cards they were dealt. All you can do is say, this is what I've got, and I'm going to make the most out of it. Maybe I have more improving to do, but that's cool, dude. That just means you can teach other people. That means you can grow stronger and you can grow better, and that's awesome. You can teach your kids. You can go so much further, but you can't compare yourself to others because there's no one like you. I think that a lot of us need to, I say a lot of us, really productive people are great at this. Figure out what motivates you, figure out what's distracting you, and work on it. If you want to start drawing and doing art stuff, if watching art videos and watching tutorials on how to do art gets you motivated, dude, watch that in the morning. Really look inward, figure out what's pushing you off the edge, what helps you get towards it, and then just trial and error, try and figure out how you can build good habits to be more productive and to get yourself to a place that you want to be. You've got to do a little bit today and then build on a little bit tomorrow, and you're going to fail. We're all going to fail, and that's totally cool. But the only thing is just wanting to, having the desire to get better. If you don't have that, if you say, nah, I'm cool, dude, I'm chill, I love where I'm at, I'm great, then sorry, dude, but you got a lot of work to do. And I do too. I'm totally content with where I am at now, but that's only because I know that I have work to do, but I'm doing it and I'm getting better, and that's all that matters. I'm not saying you suck. I'm not saying I suck. I'm just saying there's room for improvement. So I want to improve. Who wouldn't want to? Who wouldn't want to be a better person? I'm not going to say no to that. Start today. Don't wait. That's about it for this video. Thanks for watching. I'll try and post another one tomorrow. Yes, I'll do it. I think I've got it down. I think I know what I want to talk about. I just had a hard time doing it before when I was like, I have a hard time making a video if I don't appreciate the things that I'm putting out or don't vibe with it. But I vibe with this stuff. This stuff's good. So thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. If you have anything you want to improve, talk about it in the comments. Share with your friends. I'll see you boys and girls next week. Bye.